Hello there, guys, gals, non-binary pals. How y'all doing on this nice, chill, relaxing Wednesday morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, no matter what time of day it is? I hope y'all are having a nice, chill one at that. Me, myself, pretty productive day today. I'm slowly but surely working on the space behind me because it's been a little bit of a mess over the last couple of weeks. I just kind of let a few things pile up and, be meaning to move some things around in my room, and I've just been putting it off, but I'm finally getting around to just kind of getting down to it, getting it done, because, it just feels better when your room looks the way that you want it to look. So I'm kind of just spent a lot of my morning just kind of sorting that out, and hopefully will mean that soon I'll be able to get the webcam back up again, just because I didn't want to use the webcam while behind me was a mess, because I feel self-conscious about it. So I've been working on it, hopefully should have that back soon. I've also got this really nice divider as well. That's like I don't even know what sort of style it is, but it's a really nice style of it, which will probably help with that too. Take the Saikuno approach with the divider behind. Yeah, so that's kind of what my morning was. So apologies for the late start. I've just been a little bit sleepy, to tell you the truth. It's a little bit of a sleepy Wednesday for me in general. Also, the storm just hit. I kind of forgot about that, I won't lie. Hold on, we'll switch over to this scene instead. There we go. But yeah, hope y'all have had a lovely, chill Wednesday so far. Today, we're doing some more good old Max, as we always do. Unfortunately, yesterday we got voted out of Survivor, so no Survivor today. We got voted out very last thing. We had a 5-win streak, then we got voted out. Though, to be honest, I'm just happy I made it past the first round and the first day. And the fact that we had a 5-win streak as well, I'd say that's pretty impressive, Yeah, exactly. We had a 5-win streak, then the first council we had, we got voted out. Which, unfortunately, it's how it goes. We got a little bit screwed over. We got voted out basically because we weren't openly being against OTT, and Marty, which Max wouldn't do anyway. He wouldn't be openly against them just because people are saying that there's some sort of alliance right there. Max was always about the here and now, more so than planning for the eventual merger, because I think it'd be funny if Andy doesn't actually do a merger or anything like that. I think it'd be funny because every person that we talk to always talk to us about planning for the merger. So it'd be really funny if no one was part of the merger. Plus, it was kind of evident that they were going to try and screw Max over anyway, because they were all, as soon as they mentioned the whole splitting the vote thing with Max's name, he was kind of done for. His name got thrown out first, therefore he was the one that was screwed. It's just like Among Us. As if there's no one else to blame, the first name that gets thrown out is the one that gets blamed. The one that's quote-unquote sus. So, unfortunately, that was us in that case, but I think we had a good round. I'm happy with how far that we got with it. We did good, and we completely destroyed in that dirt bike race as well. That dirt bike race, we absolutely demolished Green Team, and I feel happy about that. I feel proud of that. We did good. But yeah, so no Survivors Day. I do think I'm going to go spectate, at least for the first game, just because I want to see what Andy has planned, because you said today was going to be the spicy stuff. Who do you think will get voted out next? I don't know who's going to get voted out next on Green Team, but Orange Team is either OTT or Lottie. Those are the two weakest links on the team right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if OTT is able to get himself another immunity idol, which will probably result in Lottie getting voted out. I don't think they're going to be keeping her in. Like, Clark and Sledge are definitely going to work together. Colin is kind of flying under the radar a bit, but he's definitely more closer to Clark and Sledge than Lottie is, I think. So I think on Orange Team, it'll most likely be Lottie that gets kicked out next. There's a good chance at the very least. Because here's what I think is going to happen. No one's going to expect OTT to have another immunity idol. Then he's going to have an immunity idol. So everyone's going to vote for him. And that means basically whoever OTT votes for gets voted out. And after yesterday, I've got a feeling that might be Lottie. Either Lottie or Sledge, to be honest. Because I know OTT was saying that Sledge was kind of like the ringmaster. Which, you know, he isn't wrong. Sledge was the one that was openly, like, stirring trouble within Orange Team. Like, you know, bringing up the whole thing of, oh, the locals are against the legends. They're going to vote out all the legends and stuff like that. He's the one that was pushing that narrative, which eventually turned a lot of Orange Team against OTT. But, you know, that's all good. We're all good. And also, another thing that's going to be interesting as well is it's now out that everyone knows about the Alliance. Like, it's out that Lottie, Sledge, Colin, and Clark all know about the Alliance with Yuno, OTT, and Marty, and they now know that they're all against them too. Like, the Alliance now knows who their biggest threats are. They kind of revealed their hands a little bit too quickly with that, in my opinion. The Orange Team kind of messed up by, like, openly saying that they're against OTT in that alliance. What would have been smarter is more so to talk behind his back so that he thought he was safe. The only reason why he played the idol is because he knew everyone was against him. But if they had maybe stayed a bit more quiet and did it a bit more behind the scenes, he probably wouldn't have had a chance to use the idol because he wouldn't think that he'd need to. Nor would he have gotten it from Marty and crew, which is where I'm assuming he got it from. But yeah, it's interesting. I love the social aspect of Survivor. That isn't just about the games, it's also about, like, the social, you know, planning, deduction, backstabbing, stuff like that. That's what makes it so interesting. But it's also the reason why Max was never going to survive, because he's just not the sort of person that will survive in that sort of environment. Hence why I'm happy that I made it as far as I did. But another thing for those that missed it yesterday, which will probably play into today, is the fallout of the CG stuff that happened yesterday, which I don't think Max is going to be getting too much involved in. Max's main concern is just taking care of Sudi, like making sure that she's all right. Everything else, like, you know, getting revenge for Sudi, getting revenge for people that got shot, is all going to be left to everyone else. Max's main focus is just making sure Sudi's all right, making sure Sudi is recovering okay. Everything else is up to everyone else to sort out. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be a lot of people after CG. Because, for those who don't know, TJ Walker, who's the treasurer, who's also a long-time member, like, he's a character that's been in NoPixel, I think, longer than I have, and also a high command member of the ADMC, permed from that shootout, which is a super rare occurrence in the server, is someone perming. And that is going to have, like, a huge, huge fallout between the ADMC, CG, more charges pushed against CG. It adds such a whole nother level of extra spice to it, which is going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. And honestly, huge props to TJ for permaing his character there. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. It's something that I don't think I would ever be able to do with Max, but it's such a good thing to push storylines and make the server just a little bit more spicy. And also, huge, huge props to CG as well. Like, the server needed that sort of spice right now, to be honest, because everything was just a little bit mundane. They've really gone ahead and pushed, like, a whole bunch of spice onto this cook, and it's huge props to them. I don't think there's any other group that'd have the balls to do that sort of thing against the council. And also withstand the circumstances of it all, too. The consequences of it all. So huge props to them for that. It really is going to be interesting to see the fallout of all this. I see, like, almost some sort of big, like, world war happening or something. Because you have the guild, which back up Alex and the mayor, who will probably be against CG after all that. You have ADMC that's going to be against CG because of all that. And you got PD and just the government in general being against CG because of that. And on the other side, you have CG and all their allies too. Like, BBMC's... Actually, is BBMC going to be close to them? Oh, actually, because I think TJ was pretty close to BBMC too, so I actually don't know if CG will have them as allies. It might be CG versus the world, potentially. That will be spicy. No, none of it's OOC planned. It's how RP goes. From my understanding, the reason why he permed is because of the roles. Like, there's a lot of RPers out there that when they go down, they will make rolls to see if they perma. And it just so happened that his roles during all that led to his perma. And it's one of the beauties of RP too. That sort of thing could just pop out of nowhere. Like, someone could fall down a flight, get pushed down a flight of stairs and perma. You never know what's going to happen. And I love the fact that he permed there, because it reminds people that this is a real living world. People will die. And that will have consequences. Not everyone that you shoot will just go to the hospital and be all right. Some people that you shoot will die and will have and you will face the consequences of that, which I think is a good reminder because it does feel a bit, you know, cartoony sometimes in that way. Also, we're loading in. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It wasn't, from what I've seen, it wasn't the defibrillator that killed him. He was already dead at the courthouse, basically. From the meta that I've seen. Obviously, I'm not using any of that in character. But that's actually what... He was basically dead before he got to the hospital. It was pretty much confirmed that it was the shootout that killed him. The defibrillator definitely didn't help, but, you know, that isn't what killed him. But obviously did not help. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Anything new in the properties? Do our usual check. Anything new? Doesn't... Is there anything new? Warehouses. Is that warehouse? Commercial. There's probably going to be something to do with medical malpractice because of that. Because that definitely was not the right thing for the doctor to do. Put a defibrillator against their head. I imagine there's going to be something coming from that too. Honestly, there's going to be a whole bunch of spice and storylines that comes from this. And again, huge props to CG for spinning this. Like pushing this sort of RP. Not many people would. So huge props to them for that. Alright, it doesn't look like anything's new here. That's all good. Hold on. Alrighty, let's hop on in here. Because another thing we're going to be doing today, by the way, is farming. I want to try and get back on the farming stuff. It's what Sudi would want of us, is to continue farming. Let's see. Bunch of fertilizer. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. My pockets are a little bit of a mess, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll probably go view Survivor in like maybe 50 minutes or so. We probably won't stay forever too, because I do want to make sure I'm keeping on top of the farming stuff too. So what am I going to plan? I'm going to plan... Let's have a look-see. Let's see. Plant these two. These two pumpkins, because they're my healthiest of pumpkins. Let's see. Should I plant some carrots too? Where's my high-quality carrots? 55, 69... I think I've got some high-quality carrots. 68, 51, 77. Yep, that's the 177. I'm going to plant those carrots as well. Then also... Where's my onions? Are these the onions? I've got some high-quality onions to plant too. Just so I can start increasing the quality of this stuff. I think it's the 60% onions. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to stay there for the whole time like yesterday. Only mainly going to just pop in to see how things are going. Maybe see if I can guilt trip Lottie a little bit too. Technically, she is part of the reason we got voted out. Because she voted against us. We can guilt trip her. Or we tell Yuno about it and let him guilt trip. Which honestly might be better. He's much better at guilt tripping than I am. There we go. Okay, let me make sure these are all good. All watered. Not going to die on me. Water that. Max is going to be there for Sudi when she wakes up. Obviously, Max does care a lot about Sudi, but he's not like... He's mainly there as a friend. Because as I've said many times before, Max ain't a homewrecker. Sudi and Richard still have their relationship going. And Sudi still very much cares for Richard. And Max ain't going to interfere with that. He ain't no homewrecker. There we go. Fill this up. But he's still going to be there for her as a friend. Make sure that she's all okay. It's the same thing that Sudi would do for Max. There we go. That's all good. All good. Let me plant up these carrots. Wait, which ones is it again? Hold on. Let me get rid of these. So we've got the 2 carrots here and the 2 onion seeds. What I'm trying to do, by the way, is get all of this to 100%. That's the goal. I'm trying to get each one of these plants to 100% quality, because then we can start providing better food for the city. That's the overall goal right now. Actually, I shouldn't have planted both of them. Oh well. Plant both these onions. The unfortunate thing with these carrots and onions, though, is they take forever to grow. The pumpkins only take roughly about an hour to fully grow. But the onions and the carrots are a bit of a pain in the buttocks. Alright, let me make sure these are all good. carrot, give that a little bit of a water. It's all about micromanaging when it comes to farming. It's a lot of micromanaging. But once we get all of the science stuff done, which I'm hoping to get done by the end of the week, we should be able to start providing good food to the city. At least a lot more consistently. And, you know, better food for the city is just kind of better for everyone right now. Though there is a sad aspect of the stuff that happened yesterday too. Is the fact the reason why Sudi got shot is because she was trying to help the city. I'm interested to see how she's going to feel after that. Like, she was there to help the city and she ended up getting shot for it. I will admit, I did view the footage. I am confused why they went back to go shoot Sudi. That part it's gonna be interesting to see if they explain that to Chatty or not. Because it's not like that she was caught in the crossfire. They like specifically went back to shoot her. It wasn't a case of like, oh, they were shooting the other council members, she got in the way. No, they doubled back to shoot her in the head. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna explain that to Chatty. Yeah, they shot around her, then I think it looked like it was Rami went back to shoot her in the head. So that'll definitely be a bit interesting to see. But honestly, CG is extra screwed because there's literally live footage of them doing it. If they had got away, it wouldn't be as bad. But it's the fact they got caught as well. Like, they would probably basically be scot-free for the most part if they didn't get caught. They probably could get away with a lot of it and just kind of deny. Like, no solid proof or anything, but there's literally video evidence of them doing it. Like, PD's going to be able to decipher who exactly shot TJ too. Like, who is the one that actually perma TJ, if they want to, like, get that specific with it. Let's see, how's my pumpkin? Nice, 100% health, perfect. Is this one the same? Yeah, perfect. Okay, should be able to get the quality up a decent bit now too. Sweet. Okay, that's good to know. Max going to the warehouse today? Maybe? At the moment, at the stage that I'm at with my farming, I don't need to go to the warehouse. Oh, that confused me that they surely knew the council meetings were being recorded. I'm pretty sure they were in contact with Ursula. I'm pretty sure they knew that it was getting recorded. So it is a bit confusing. Like I said, there's a few bits of information that I do know out of character that I'm going to make sure that Max doesn't know in character. Unfortunately, sometimes it is difficult to escape the meta. Especially if you scroll through Twitter before bed like I do. You just kind of catch glimpses of things. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the fallout of all this is. I'm sure Chatty is going to be getting many a phone call when he wakes up. It'll be interesting to see what Ray's reaction is to it too. I think it's fair for Ray to just kind of take a step back from this and not get involved. Just because, like, it isn't really... She doesn't need to get involved with it, you know? She wasn't there. She didn't do anything in any of it. I'm sure Sudi's not going to blame her about it either. I think that definitely will make it a lot more complicated too, is the fact that Sudi was mainly there caught in the crossfire. They weren't specifically going after Sudi. Yeah, the fallout definitely will be interesting from all of this. Like when Twingle's Chabos I seem to want to intervene. Exactly. Like, she is still CG, but I think it's fair for her to be able to separate herself from this sort of thing. It's like if the clowns did something against CG. I'm pretty sure CG would be fine if Ray took a step back from it. Like, you know, if the clowns put someone in CG in the ICU, they'd probably be fine with Ray taking a bit of a back step from it. It's an understandable situation to be in. Max definitely ain't blaming Ray for any of it. Max, Max is a little bit torn on it, to be honest. Because again, Sudi was kind of just caught in the crossfire. And it is sad that she got shot because she was trying to help the city. Like, that's the reason she was there. She was trying to help the city. And in fact, if Max wasn't in Survivor, he would have been at that meeting too. Like, one of the only reasons why Max wasn't there at the meeting is because he was at Survivor. Otherwise, he would have been there helping them do the pitch to the city council. Since he is involved with the farming stuff. He could have got shot too. I could have had my ICU arc. God damn it. I want my goddamn ICU arc. I haven't got one yet. They got all the farmers. They got a good chunk of them. But not all of them ICU'd. Because they also shot Bones too. Pretty much everyone that was there that was pitching was clowns. They basically shot all the clown farmers. You got voted out? Yeah, I got voted out. At the last tribal last night, I got voted out. And it's all Lottie's fault. Lottie's to blame for this. Yeah, it is funny as well, the fact that, like, literally 5 minutes after I got voted out of Survivor, I got the text from the hospital about Sudi being in the ICU. Literally, like, 5 minutes after. It was one hell of timing, for that's for sure. See, so I'm just making sure this is all good. I'll have to be back here in about maybe 30 minutes to check on the pumpkin. The rest of this should be okay. Just leave on its own for now. Let's go shoot Lottie now. Even better, we're gonna go give Yuno a gun. That's how he wins Survivor, by blasting. Catboy with a gun, what will he do? Probably shoot Eli. Eli's not even going to be there, but he's probably still going to get shot. Alright, let's see. So this is going to be roughly about... Because I need to be back here for the final stage to be able to increase the quality. So I need to be back here in roughly... I think that's about 30 minutes, roughly. Because that's going to be like... Yeah, about 30 minutes I should get back here. Which gives me enough time to go grab food on Max. Let's go. Let's go grab ourselves some grub. Yuno has 3 guns. That's not enough. Also, we did end up giving our coins... Well, not all of our coins, but some of our coins to Yuno last night. It's only fair that we give the Catboy his doubloons. Honestly, I pretty much gave all my coins to the green team. Except for Lottie. I ended up giving 1 coin to Lottie too. To make her feel guilty. There we go. See, I would have actually given my coins to someone if I knew I was getting voted out, but it really came out of left field. Like, Max getting voted out really came out of left field. I did not expect that going into the tribal. Well, I did expect it going into the tribal, but only like 2 minutes before. Max got super betrayed during all that. And it's all Sledge's fault. But hey, I think we increased our rep with OTT during Survivor, though. Max and OTT didn't really know each other too well before Survivor, but at least they kind of know each other now. Max's only interaction with OTT before Survivor was getting shot on him by him in 3.0. So at least this is more positive than that. Lottie's a snake. Lottie's just playing the game. I definitely understand everyone's paranoia about the Yuno, Lottie, and Marty thing. Voting out them is definitely the smart move. Why not Clark? We should have killed Clark. I wanted to be part of his perma. I'm convinced that if he gets voted out, he's gonna perma. I'm convinced. Oh, that actually does ring a good question, though. What's gonna happen with Survivor today? Because Andy's the one that's hosting Survivor, and she was extremely close to TJ, who permaed yesterday. So it'd be interesting if Survivor actually happens today or not. Or maybe she takes it on a bit of a back burner. Ooh, that definitely will be rough. I guess maybe it's a good thing that Rami got voted out as soon as he did. It would be very much more awkward in Survivor right now otherwise. Oh god, yeah, it was... Wait, no. Because if Rami didn't get voted out, he wouldn't have been there to shoot TJ. Oh, shit. See, this is what I love about the butterfly effect in RP. One little thing leads into another thing. But if he had been kept in Survivor, he wouldn't have been part of the shootout. And who knows, maybe someone else would have shot TJ in the chest. What's Nancy talking about? Useful civilian parks and rec woman? Alright, let's go see if somewhere's open. We need food. Is the clown shop open? Nope. Damn it.
Okay, I'll take
Is oh Frank's open?
3.
No, it's closing. Damn it. Okay, we'll go here instead then. I want to get my glizzy on.
Easy done. You can go ahead and swipe.
Well, wasn't Bones also the one that took down everyone at City Hall too?
All right. Thank you, Adam. Also here, I don't know if you're into this kind of stuff, but here, someone gave that to me.
Oh,
so,
hell yeah. Thank you
have
so
fun
much.
with that. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Adam.
What do you mean? What did you mean have fun with that? Okay, never mind. Hi, welcome to I'm Adam.
Have fun.
Hey, Adam.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I like your bear tattoo.
Bet it's Cerberus. It's like the three-headed dog that protects Hades.
Oh, great game.
Really good game, actually. I need to play the second one. Here, it's pretty good.
Whoa. That's cool. So you got the video game tattoo?
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I also wear a
That's cool.
green t-shirt with a Triforce on it and cargo shorts to every convention.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Right, could I have 2 heartbreakers with cream and 2 cheese fries and 2 cheese smoothies today, please?
Ooh, I don't got any sides right now.
What the
We
hell?
haven't been able to source potatoes for a bit.
Mama's been slacking?
Well, apparently they take a long time to grow
Yeah, they
potatoes.
take 9 hours.
It's crazy, yes. So nobody
They
wants
take
to grow
forever.
'em.
Well, I think Mama's
That's-
working on it.
I got lots of burgers though. If you want to get an extra heartbreaker or something,
I'll get an extra heartbreaker then, and 2 cheese smoothies.
got it.
Let's tip Adam.
All right, there you go. $98.
Come on. Oh, come on. Why isn't... Oh, there we go. Boom. There we
you
go. Much appreciated. And...
Adam, you're getting fucking
there
towed.
we go.
Stop towing! No, stop, sir, please.
Adam, you're getting
Boom.
fucking
Please.
towed.
There's gotta be something we
Ooh.
can work
No,
out.
no,
Come
no,
on,
you're getting fucking towed, man. You're getting towed.
Ooh.
Sir. There's gotta be
Ooh.
something we can work
No.
out.
You're
Ooh.
getting
Damaging my
fucking towed,
scooter.
Adam.
This is my
Good, I'm
property.
glad.
Why is the front
I'm
wheel
glad
so
I'm
big?
damaging your
That's
fucking
it.
property.
That's it. I know what to do.
You're gonna make Adam
Hey.
angry.
Get it out of here.
Make him hangry. Hey, Max.
Hey,
Come
hey.
on, just
That ain't gonna work.
Oh my god.
Business now.
All right, that's
what
it.
the hell?
Dad, back up.
Oh, he's gonna start swinging.
All right, that's it.
This thing gets
Oh god.
clamped.
Now you're
Oh, he's getting
clamped.
locked in.
Oh, he's getting locked in.
Put,
You
put.
just got clamped.
You've been clamped. It'll be $300 to be let out of here.
That's right.
Let me out of here right now.
Oh, see,
Take
I
the
love the
clamp off
mechanics
my
behind the
car.
booth. They're so
Let
fun.
me out of here.
Take the clamp
right
off
now.
my car right now. I see we're at a standstill.
See,
We
if,
are. I assure
if
you, we
Kyle
are not
kills
at a
them,
standstill.
they
It's a
can't get out
I
of
assure you,
there.
Stand
we
up
are
in
at a
there.
standstill.
I
You are
assure you,
standing
we
on
are
my
not at
stall
a damn
property.
standstill.
I'm gonna go
You
check
are
on the coffee
Running
shop real
my
quick.
car with this-
Let's see if there's anything new here. Oh, I need to talk to Raya about that today, if she's gonna be renewing or not.
Fuck you, you stupid clown! I am about to shoot 2 people there. Against my will. I got my gun on crack.
See, again, if he shoots, then they're never getting out of there. They're gonna be stuck in there. Pumpkin, still pumpkin. Anything food-wise? Nope. Nope, still the same. All still the same by the looks of it. Do I still have my pumpkin chunks in here? Yeah, I still got some pumpkin chunks in there. I'll see if I can bring some of the pumpkins here today. Maybe we'll do some coffee shop stuff today with the pumpkins. Because we're at about 60% quality. Which means we should be able to make some decent coffee.
Thanks, Haley. Yeah, that's all. Alright. Now it seems we're at a standstill here.
Okay, so what's it gonna take? What do you want?
$300 for the clamp removal.
I'm just going to drink this as well.
$300 in your butthole.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid clown. Put another bullet
Shut
in
up,
your fucking
ugly.
head.
Oh my god.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up.
I'm just
Yup.
drinking.
I think I've got a better idea.
What's that?
You see this
dance
right
off.
here? Wait,
What?
hold on.
Dance
See
off.
this right here?
What is
What
that?
is it? It's a tomato.
No, it's not. This is a grenade.
That's a tomato. I don't know what that
Pretends
is.
to peel
It's a
the
grenade.
pin.
You know what this
So
is?
you better run or we're all gonna get it.
I'm just
Just
gonna go
pay
check
for the
over here.
clamp and park your scooter legally.
When is the coffee shop open for renewal? Oh, also, let me just...
That's a tomato.
What the hell? Where the hell did this come from?
Wait, or is it a yo-yo? Is it some plastic?
Let's see. It depends how frequently they're open, depends on how much they're making. Rented booths, coffee. So that ends on the 25th. So that's a few days, okay.
Everybody that works at this fucking food booth talk like James Randall.
Now let me...
Why do you guys all the
Is Riot around?
You guys, everybody that works here every once in a while does the James Randall voice.
Hello.
Hello, Riot. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing pretty well, pretty well. I wanted to ask, do you plan to renew the coffee shop when the renewal comes up?
Yes,
All good.
I will.
Just wanted to double check because last time the person that I was working for didn't, and they didn't tell me, and I just showed up to work one day with supplies, and someone else was there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I think I need to renew my business thingy because I didn't, and I really
okay.
didn't have money for it. So
Oh, if you need help with that, let me know. I'm happy to put chips and money in.
I will pay for it today, and then we can open it today.
Alrighty, yeah, the
I
pumpkins are
will-
about 70% right now. I should hopefully by Friday be able to get it to 100%. It's just been a bit of a process. But they grow
Yeah.
pretty quickly now at the very least. They grow within the hour.
Nice.
So some
yeah,
sort of
that's-
progress with that.
That's really good. I will have to talk to, I think, Leo to renew it.
Is it just with any county clerk?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, Lee would be a good bet. I think she's around at the moment. Like
Yeah,
I said,
I
if
might-
you are short money-wise, I'm happy to chip in.
Thank you. I just got money today, so I'm gonna do that.
Ooh, perfect. Also, if
Yes.
we do want to get food, I might be able to make a deal with one of the other booths. Because I've been helping them out with their supplies and everything for the food.
Yeah.
What sort of food? It'd probably only be one thing, though. So what do you think would be good for it? Do you think like a muffin, a baklava?
I think either like a bagel or a muffin or yeah, these two. Because I think another shop sells donuts, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think the smoothie shop sells that. I think a muffin would be a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah, muffins are. Yeah, muffins. I think muffins should be really good.
Muffins, okay. Yeah, I'll talk to them about it, see what we can do. Because just any bit of food would be good. Just so we can compete, really. Difficult
Oh yeah,
otherwise.
literally any food, I'm down for it because it's just annoying.
It is a bit, because every other booth can sell drinks without any ingredients, might I add you. They can just make them and have it fill you up completely thirst-wise. Whereas we have to have all these ingredients and we don't even get food, whereas they do.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to talk to her to renew it so we can open it today because she told me I can't open it unless I pay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see if you can
Yeah.
get that sorted, because I'll probably open up the booth a bit later, once I get this grow of pumpkins done.
Yeah, and if you need like supplies, tell me and I'll buy it and get it to the shop for you. You know?
It's all good. I can handle the supplies. But with the
Are you sure?
deliveries, it covers it more easy than enough.
Yeah.
Deliveries are like $500 per now.
Ooh. Yeah, that's really good.
Which means, you know, if you're trying to clean some stuff with it, that's double.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's really good.
It's pretty
Um,
decent money.
Yeah. If also you know just tell me how much you're getting the supplies for as well. You know, just be like, hey, I bought this and this. Like, you know, make a list of it and you can like give it to me if that's okay.
Yeah, I can work on that. Just keep track of it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna call her right now and renew it so we can open it today.
All right, sounds
Because
good.
I think it's been 3 days since I've opened it personally. Because I didn't want to open it when I didn't pay.
That's fair. I've been quite busy in the farm lately as well. Wanted to get some decent pumpkins. Like, so the next
Yeah.
batch should be about 70% quality, and I'll bring that through.
Nice. That's incredible. Thank you so much.
That's no
Thank you.
worries.
All right, and also send me your state ID, because I'm gonna take the amount of the sales that we made, and send you the money as well.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
It's
Max.
no
Thank you.
worries. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you. All right. Bye.
See you. Nice. Alrighty, perfect. So we still have another job, but still have a job. That's good. I just didn't want the same thing to happen again. There we go. 1107. Nice state ID. Almost type 1127, but that's April's state ID. Alright, so I'm going to leave that. Not going to fill that up just yet, because that's how we increase quality. That's all good. How are we looking here? These carrots. Oof, they've got a while till they sprout. About 20 more minutes. Slowly but surely increasing in time, though. I'm probably going to wait until I water them, though. Yeah, 20 minutes, then I'll water them again. How are these looking? The onions are the one that take the longest amount of time. Basically, the way that it works with farming is the more generations you go up, as you can see, like, this is generation 4, the faster that it goes. So at the moment, these are pretty early gens, so they're not growing as fast compared to these pumpkins that are generation 18 and grow within the hour now. Honestly, farming is really hard to begin with, but with enough time dedicated to it, it definitely does become easier. I think we're slowly but surely getting to that point where it does get easier to do. And once we get to mass production, it's going to be even easier, because then we can just give people seeds, say, grow this, and it'll be done. Like the clowns, for instance. Like, we've got so many clowns that want to help us, but they don't want to do the R&D. But if we give them seeds and say, hey, plant these, farm them when they're ready. This is how long you got to wait until they're ready. Make sure they got water, make sure they got soil, and harvest them, put them in here, and you've helped us. That can really go a long way. Like, one harvest of the vegetables would really help us out. Because ultimately, what the biggest downside or the biggest hurdle to go across when it comes to farming is time. So if more people can help with that time commitment, that's even better. Okay, so these are going to sprout within 40 minutes. Also, I can't increase the quality of these until they get to the maturing stage, which for this is going to be in 45 minutes, and for this is going to be 13 minutes. The maturing stage is when we start increasing the quality, which is our main focus right now. Because all of these are now 100% health, which is good, because that's good for increasing quality too. Yeah, 100% and 100%. Perfect. So we're making progress, which is the main thing. And, you know, the more high quality stuff that we have, the more money we can potentially make, and the more that we can just help out the city in general. Help out supply like Adam, because as you saw there, Adam's burgers aren't really that good. They're only like 37% quality, which isn't really the best. Because that barely fills you up. Like, very barely fills you up. Like, see, I'll show you. Like, this is 37% quality. I'm going to eat this now, and look how much it increases my health, my food meter. It won't even fill me up to full from here, I don't think. I will say, when it comes to the restaurants as well, it's the meat places that are getting screwed over the most, like the Glizzy's, Adam's shop, the kebab shop, because you can't get high quality meat right now. So you can't get to 100% quality. Whereas the pizza shop can. I think the sandwich shop can too. See, look, I mean, that fills up a decent amount, but for a whole burger, you'd expect it to be at least half your hunger meter full. Like, we ordered 3 burgers there, remember? And we've now eaten all of them and are only just about feeling full. The food market is very rough right now. But give it till the end of next week and it should plateau a bit better. There we go. All good. So by the time that these pumpkins are done, it should be time to go check out Survivor. Which I do want to go do. I want to see what Survivor's like today. See what challenges we're going to miss out on because of Lottie. Do we guilt Lottie with this? We could text Lottie, I'm never going to forgive you. Actually, no, I've got a better idea. I've got a much better idea. Lonnie voted me out. ... Win this game. Catboy. ... I believe in you. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We let you know do the stirring here. We let you know do the guilt tripping. That's the best option there. He's very good at that. Well, he's very good at stirring. That's what Yuno's very good at. So I want to give him the ammunition. Let's see. All looking good. All looking good. Yeah, Max's version of stirring. Exactly. Honestly, if I knew that I was getting voted out, I probably would have given all of my coins to Yuno. But unfortunately, I didn't know that they were planning against me until the very end. I wish I could have given more to him. Passive-aggressive Max and no love. Hey, that's the best sort of aggressive Max can do. He's best at being passive-aggressive. Being just a little bit, you know, a little bit bitchy. A little bit catty, let's say. Meow. Let's see, 9 more minutes, all good. I think we're all out of fertilizer now, by the way. Like, I've actually finally worked through all the fertilizer that we made while we were leveling up and farming. I don't think there's any here. I think this room is now fully cleared out. Hold on, let me check under the floorboards real quick. Whoop. Anything under here? Doesn't look like it, no. And over here, I'm pretty sure this is all just seeds over here. I'll double check that though. There too. Yeah, Max survived and didn't survive because of Survivor. Both kind of happened there. Let's see, yeah, it's just moldy seeds here. Let me move these out before they become trash. Radish, tomato, onion. Yeah, none of that's really too good. And let's get this trash out of here too. But, you know, Max definitely would have also ended up getting shot there if he went to the meeting. Which is a good chance he would have gone to the meeting if, you know, he didn't go to Survivor. Oh, we could guilt trip Clark. That is true, actually. Pretend to be a ghost for Clark. God, I can't wait to see Clark get voted out. I really hope he gets voted out soon. Though it'd also be extremely funny if he wins and then dies when accepting it. I just know that he's planning to perma at some point. You can hear it in his voice. He's barely alive already. Max, if it wasn't for all the drama that happened, Max was planning to vote him out. That is true if our team didn't lose. Actually, no, I think the shooting happened whilst the challenge was going on. Like, before the text message that we got, I think it had been maybe about 2 hours since the shootout. But if we'd been voted out in the dirt bike race, there's probably a chance that could have happened. I think, actually, no, didn't it happen, like, just after the elections, right? I don't know what the full timeline is of the shootout, but I think they happened just after the elections. Or shortly after. Yeah, because Crane was there, and Crane was in the ICU. Crane also ended up in the ICU last night. God, I really can't wait to see what the long-term effects of all this is going to be, though. Like, what's the next council meeting going to be like after all this? What's going to happen to Solomon? Because I think the theory at the moment is that Solomon was involved in some way. It's all going to be extremely spicy. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of spicy RP. Chatty is going to have a headache by the end of the day. Maybe we should offer Chatty to go out for drinks later tonight. I think he might need it. Come on, let me clean this. Boom. Maybe we'll invite him to the Liquid Library for a few drinks. I do want to start using the Liquid Library more, by the way. The Eli Lickback will be happening soon, but I'm debating about whether doing it now or waiting until Friday and doing it then when he owes money to April. Because then we can kind of wrap it all into one. Honestly, a security company would be good right now. The funny thing is, the big security company that was in 3.0 was ran by Solomon. Who technically is the reason why everyone got shot yesterday. Because I think he colluded with CG. Again, Max doesn't know this, I know this. So I don't know if there will be a security company or not. Would be a decent time for one though. I'm surprised that a lot of, what's it called? A lot of G6 workers didn't form a security company. Do you know why they did it? I don't know the full thing, but I think it's, from my understanding, it's like a snowball effect of things. That wasn't just one thing, the reason why they went in there. I imagine it was a multitude of things. I will say this definitely reaffirms Max's stance of never getting back into politics, though. Definitely kind of reaffirms that fact. Now, death penalty is only agreed upon OOC. Death penalty is only ever a thing if both sides agree on it. You can never force perma anyone's character. Let's see. That's the way covertly create a problem and overtly sell the solution. See, that would be fine, but there's video evidence of Solomon ducking as CG came in. Not to mention the fact of how suspicious it looks that the only 3 survivors are Murphy, who is a very well-known CG associate, Ursula, who is a very well-known CG associate, and Solomon. It's not exactly a good look. I imagine Ursula and Murphy are probably going to be getting into some shit too. Like investigating and stuff like that. And you've also got to remember, a lot of the people that are going to be wanting to get backs probably won't go directly against CG, like go after Mr. K, go after Rami. They're going to go after the weakest, like easiest to pick targets to blame. Which in this case, unfortunately, would be Ursula and Murphy. They're probably going to get kidnapped, tortured, the whole 9 yards. Probably Solomon as well. Good chance Solomon will as well. But you got to remember, the ADMC is going to be pissed. I imagine Jaeger's going to be pretty pissed too, because he was pretty close to TJ. The guild are also in general going to be pissed because of Max getting involved with it too. As in like Mayor Max. And Mayor Max is pretty close to the guild. Murphy and Ursula are kind of screwed, not going to lie. Murphy pretending to be dead? I mean, he can pretend to be dead, but there's still medical reports that he didn't get shot. Not to mention the fact that everyone knows that Murphy is a CG associate. And it is CG that did it. It's easy to assume that Murphy probably had some involvement. Even if he didn't, it's going to be the most common assumption. Like, CG was able to get into this meeting. Probably the person associated with CG... Wait, what happened to one of my pots? The hell? What the heck? What happened to my pot? Who the heck yoinked my pot? What the heck? What the heck? Why is there a unicorn there? Who the hell stole my pot? Queenie. Damn it. Possibly upset BBMC. Maybe, I know Dundee was close to TJ because of their previously being in the same gang. I don't know if they'll ride out for him though. Plus you gotta remember the fact that like, you can't have every single gang go against CG from this. It's probably going to be the ones that are closest to the situation that are going to get involved. BBMC aren't super close to the situation. It's better for ADMC to be involved than BBMC. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Sudi's going to feel with Ursula too, because Ursula's part of the clowns. I'll be interested to know if Ursula did have any sort of involvement with it. Like, if the clowns find out that Ursula had some involvement with everything that went down, that's going to be pretty bad. Because a lot of the clowns are pissed over this. Understandably so. Don't want to matter the ADMC thing. I mean, I know the TJ was part of ADMC. And Permud. I think he's the son of Barry, who is the leader of the ADMC. And also is Andy Jones's nephew too. Okay, there we go. That's ready for watering. Let me increase that quality. Yeah, I knew that he permed. Is actually the person I helped out on the first day in the city a couple of days ago the one that told me. Like, there's someone that I helped out on their first day, or is it the first or second day in the city, called Addie Rao? She texted me because she heard about it. She wanted to just make sure that I was all good. Which is very sweet of her. Apparently she's been having a really good time in the city, which is really nice to hear. Go water that. Let's see, how's that quality looking? 68. Come on, show me 69. 69. Yeah. Nice. Yippee. Right, do I have any more fertilizer? Should have some more in here, right? Yeah, a few more in here. Gotta be careful because I'm definitely running out of fertilizer. Okay, that's all good. This could use a bit of watering, but I'm going to wait till it's on its next stage so it increases quality. All good. This one should be 69 too. Very nice. 70%. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so hopefully by the end of the week, I'm going to be able to get these pumpkins to 100%. Again, for reference point, when I got this pumpkin seed, it was 10% quality. I've increased it from 10% quality up to 70% quality. I don't know why I chose a 10% seed to work on. I kind of regret it, but I've made the journey now. I now know what it's like to increase the quality of a plant. The sort of work that you need to go into it for. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I wanted the full experience of farming. That's what I wanted. Just waiting for this to go down to 75% soil so I can add some more soil. It's not hard, it just takes time is the thing. Time is the biggest thing when it comes to farming. The biggest pain, I should say. Because it does take a while. I'm thankful that pumpkins grow within an hour. Not like potatoes, which take 9 hours to grow. But honestly, part of me kind of wants the challenge of making 100% potato. How much quality can you increase by each gen? Usually it's like either 3 to 5% quality each generation. So I increase the quality by 3 to 5% quality every grow, essentially. So it's a process, as you can tell with how many generations there are. It's easier to increase quality with the more X's you have, and if it's 100% health. I will say, the pumpkins weren't always like this in terms of growing time. Let me grab the chart real quick. Initially, this pumpkin seed was, let's see, about 2 hours and a half to grow. That's what the initial grow time was with this. And that was with 2 L's on it too, which increases the time. I don't have the L's anymore. But that shows you how much the speed increases the more generations you go. Like, it's basically halved in time with just generations alone. If I added some more L's onto it, it'd probably be faster. But I don't want to do that because it's already fast. And if I make it too fast, then there's a good chance it may just die before I'm able to harvest it. Which isn't really too good. So what I'm thinking is, once I've got this to 100% quality, I'm just going to load it with H's. That's my plan. I'm going to just have all H's and 1 Z to keep the health up. I'm hoping with enough H's, I'm able to get 2 pumpkins per harvest. Which wouldn't make any, like, physical sense whatsoever. But, how do I get 6 carrots from, you know, 1 carrot being planted, you know? It doesn't need to make sense. It's a game. Let's see, so this got about 30 minutes. These ones should just be about ready. Yeah, I think all this farming definitely is getting me prepped for that Stardew Valley playthrough. I think I'm definitely going to be prepped for that Stardew Valley playthrough after this. All good, all good. How are these looking? Okay, these got 20 minutes, so they're fully done. Can I water these again? I might be able to water this one more time, increasing it to 72% quality. Because in terms of increasing the quality, by the way, it's the action of watering, the action of fertilizing that increases the quality. So I've got to at least be able to water it one more time if it gets down to 85%. It's all about the action. Phil. Stardew Valley grind the past few weeks. It's a good game, though. I've never fully explored it myself, but I want to. Just to see what it's like. Oh, these are on the next stage. Perfect. Let's increase that quality. There we go. Give that a good bit of water. Good bit of fertilizer. Love e-chores, but relaxing e-chores? That's just my bread and butter. I live for e-chores. That's basically Max's entire life is e-chores. There we go, 77. Now we can water this one too. I like that sort of stuff. I don't know. I don't know why I like the sort of almost like tedious sort of things. I never like high action things. I don't know what it is. Like, just in video games, too. Like, I can't play shooters. I don't enjoy playing shooters. I much prefer more, like, chill, relaxing games. Unfortunately, everyone plays shooters, though. It's always CSGO, always... Well, I guess not CSGO, but, you know, Counter-Strike. It's always Valorant. Never any chill games. Let's see. One more percentage I can increase. Oh, this is an hour and 20 till it's done. Oof. That's fine, though. Increase the quality there. Action movies put me to sleep. Kind of same here, to be honest. It kind of depends, I guess. Some action movies are good. But, like, I can never get through any James Bond movies. I don't know what it is. I just cannot get into James Bond movies. I think it's just because I'm British, everyone assumes that I love James Bond, but I generally have never made it through any of the movies. The only one that came close, I fell asleep halfway through. That's the only movie I can think of I've actually fallen asleep whilst watching. It was Casino Royale, I think. And it happened twice from my memory. I fell asleep while watching it twice. I was talking to Queenie about that, about maybe doing a multiplayer Stardew Valley playthrough. I know that Ray and Leslie already have one going, so they probably won't want to do that. But we could always ask Kitty, Gigi, Hazel, everyone else in the house if they want to participate. The difficult thing, though, of a Stardew Valley lobby is that it's something you can only really progress if everyone's available, which might be a little bit difficult. Like, you know, I can't just go on there solo and progress. You kind of need everyone on to be able to progress it. Which might be a little bit difficult. Scheduling is never an easy thing to do. I'm just waiting for everyone to get through their Minecraft cooldown, as I like to call it. I'd love to play another Minecraft server at some point. I missed out on the last one that we did in the last GTA Minecraft server, mainly because I was a bit busy at the time. Give it another few months, though, and everyone will be right back at it again. It's every 6 months, typically. It's a cycle. There just needs to be like a good, big, new mod pack coming out, and everyone will be back to it. I'd love to try Vault Hunters again, to be honest. I haven't tried that one in years. But that was honestly a really good one to do. I've heard that it's had a lot of improvements since last time I played. GoldenEye for the game more than the movie? I don't know, I just don't like spy movies, I think. They're just not my thing. I'm not the best when it comes to watching media in general, to be honest. There's a lot of movies that I have not seen, like Pulp Fiction, and everyone gets angry at me because I haven't watched them. Let's see, all looking good. Might be able to get one more quality percent increase from this, which is good. This one, 2 more percentage down in water, then I can water it again. Yeah, once these are fully grown, by the way, I'm probably going to go to the coffee shop and run that for a bit. I'm going to take these pumpkins there. Yeah, I need to watch Pulp Fiction. Same with Lord of the Rings. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I think the reason why is because a lot of the movies I watch as second screen. As like, you know, I'm playing a game or something and I watch it on the second screen. But for those movies, you really need to pay attention. Those are movies you can't really second screen. Though I will say, sometimes I put on a movie as a second screen, but then I just completely stop watching. I stop playing the game to watch the movie because it becomes so enticing. There's one recently, I can't remember what it was. It was a heist movie, and I can't remember which one it was now. But it's like really, really well made. I think it's called like Hell or High Water. It was like really, really good though. That's one of those things that I put on as a second screen movie and just got really enticed into it. I just stopped playing the game altogether. Honestly, that's a genre of movie I do genuinely love, is heist movies. I love heist movies. I don't know why. There's just something about them. Hold on, let me Google it real quick. Was it Hell or High Water? Hell or High Water. Yeah, Hell or High Water. Definitely recommend it for those that haven't seen it before. It's genuinely a really good movie. Like, it's a heist movie, but like, it's how to write to phrase it? Like, the character writing in that movie is amazing. Even just like random one-off characters you see for a scene are amazing. Like, there's this old lady at just a diner that just randomly appears out of nowhere, and she's just written perfectly, played absolutely perfectly. Like, she's only in that one scene, but she's a really memorable part of the movie. But she has, like, no consequence to the rest of the movie whatsoever, or the story. But she's just played so well. I think that's it. The character writing in that movie is amazing. So definitely recommend it. I need to rewatch Ocean's 11. There's some lengthy movies I can get into too. Like, I've seen Casino a few times, and Goodfellas. Like, mafia movies are always kind of ones that I can watch as well. Haven't watched The Irishman though, because I've heard very mixed things about that. And that's a very big time commitment movie. Let's see, all looking good. Ooh, let me add some fertilizer to this one. Boom. Gotta love the micromanaging of farming. Boom. How long are these onions? Because I ideally need to be here when they get to the next stage. 18 minutes, okay. How long are these pumpkins? Oh, I've seen the first Godfather movie. I haven't seen the second. Go give that a bit of water. So close to that 100%. So close. I'm going to get to 100%, then I'm going to lose the seeds. I think what I'm probably going to do, by the way, when it comes to the farm, is I'm going to keep a copy of every one of my seeds here at the house for, like, protection. Just in case. I think it's when it comes to farming, it's good to have backup seeds in case something goes horribly wrong with one of your seeds. Because if I lose these pumpkin seeds, that's genuinely a week plus worth of work just gone. Like, just disappeared, gone. I can't get back. So I got to be very protective of these. Because I put a lot of work into these. Yeah, master seeds, exactly. They don't decay too quickly either. And if I keep the Z gene on them, I can easily get them back up to 100% health. So they don't just boop. When I say boop, I mean them disappearing. Oh, you know what I can actually do? Once these get to the next stage, I might quickly head up to Grapeseed to see if there's anything new on the farmer. I do like to check that ever so often. Let's see. Money Heist. I think I've seen that one. I feel like I've seen advertising for it, though. Do they have funny masks on? Yeah, that's the one with the funny masks. With, like, red jumpsuits. I've seen that one advertised a lot, but I've never watched it. Oh, nice. 72%. Nice. Okay, and this one's still at 70%. Can maybe get it up to 71% if I'm lucky. The reason I'm using these crates, by the way, is because I don't want these to crossbreed anymore. I need these not to, like, if I grow these two next to each other, what most likely will happen is the Z is going to get taken by an X, which I don't want because I need the Z to keep at 100% health. The Z is pretty important to have on every plant, to be honest, which is why I've got these seeds in here. Where is it? These ones that are all Zs, so I can easily crossbreed the Zs onto them. Same with all H's. I've got these carrot seeds that are all H's, so I can crossbreed onto them. Same with all X's too. I've been keeping a seed of like every single genetic, so I can easily crossbreed in the future and get the exact, you know, type of plant that I want. I initially did that for testing reasons, but it's honestly become super useful in the long term too. I've even got this bag of all one genetics. Let's see, I've got all H's, all Z's, all X's, all L's, all L. Well, I've got double all L's, I guess. All Z's here. I do need to maybe duplicate this seed, ideally, to get more of them, just to be safe. Probably do that off stream, though, because that's going to be a lot of micromanagement. Because if I plant this, I should be able to get 2 more seeds from it, too. But then also, I risk if I don't water it, I lose that seed altogether. I've got a few other backups, though, that have, like, other genetics on it, too. But yeah, I've been very into the farming stuff. Should hopefully get it all sorted soon. Then we can just get back to other things. Get back to the coffee shop. And also get back to trying to get the liquid library back, too. Because that is still one of Max's goals. He still wants to get the liquid library back up and running. One thing I was thinking about is maybe what we could do to help get the liquid library back as a hub point is working with the clowns to get like a special food made. Like, you know, maybe some bar peanuts or bar pretzels. Make those and then sell them from the liquid library. Because if we can offer food at the liquid library right now, that would bring people there. Like, food is such a vital thing right now. Wait, hold on, I gotta retweet that. There we go. Liquid Library. The Liquid Library is a custom bar in Mirror Park. It's the bar that Max ran in 3.0. Unfortunately, everyone that used to be around Mirror Park that helped with it isn't really around these days. Like, the HOA is just gone. And the owner of the Liquid Library, who paid OOC money to get the Liquid Library made, isn't around much either anyway. It isn't around anymore either. Effectively, he's permaed. He's essentially dead. The character that used to own it. But I know that he would be okay with Max owning it in his stead. Because Max pretty much ran that place in 3.0. And I feel like if we do put the effort in running the Liquid Library, we will be able to get dev support. Like, something like any form of dev support would be nice. Even if it's just simply a system like the booths where I can just make drinks. I go to the pumps and pump the alcohol or something like that. Or hell, just a way to make custom alcohol outside that I can then resell in the liquid library. The thing is, we'll just need to put the work in there. And it's not a guaranteed thing either. Like, dev support, when it comes to getting ideas in RP, it's good to come up with ideas that you can effectively do with what's available in the city right now. Dev support obviously would help, but it's not something I should rely on. Dev support should be a bonus, not a thing to rely on for your thing to succeed. Yeah, maybe coffee, booze could work too. Like, maybe we could work with Riot to get some Irish coffee made to sell there too. That could work. That could be a good way to make it work. I don't think there's anything illegal about selling food outside the Senior Buns area. I hope there isn't anyway. I don't know. What I really want to try and do in 4.0 is make a hub that isn't just Senior Buns or the hospital. Because that's pretty much the only hubs that are there right now. Like, if you want to find people, go to Senior Buns, go to the hospital. That's how you find people. I want to provide a different spot that isn't like as chaotic as Senior Buns, ideally. And we were getting pretty close with that in 3.0 too, of making Liquid Library a hub. What would really help though is having something else in Mirror Park to bring people to the area. That would make it even better. But yeah, any sort of food item would be perfect. I'm still curious on the fact of why there's a chopping board in the kitchen. Like, there's a chopping board in the kitchen that we can't access right now. And I wonder if that was just a mistake, or if that means something's coming for the Liquid Library in the future. In my opinion, it's probably just a mistake. Like, the model that we use in the Liquid Library was assigned the chopping mechanic. And it's just so happened to be the same model that they have down at the farmer's market. I think that's probably more likely than anything else. But a man can dream, you know. A man can dream. Let's see. Almost done. 3 more minutes. Do I grow another pumpkin today? Maybe later. And also, one thing I would love to get if we are able to run the Liquid Library is to get the secret rooms back. I really want to use those secret rooms in 4.0 because they were like basically never used in 3.0. They were wasted in 3.0, those secret rooms. I want to effectively use them. But I would give Pigeon full access to the gun room because I know that he would do some amazing things with it. Then I can start using the distillery room for some cool meeting spots. Like, one person I think would be really good to show the secret room that's the distillery spot is Mickey and Breckers. Because I think they would love to do some stuff with that area too. Because at that point, those secret rooms will be Max's secret to tell. In 3.0, they were Scissor's secrets, so Max never told anyone. Because he's very much a believer of, you know, his secrets and other people's secrets. That he won't tell people other people's secrets. Because it's just disingenuous. But if Max owns the Liquid Library, those secret rooms are his secret rooms. I can do with them whatever he wants. And I'm pretty sure those secret rooms are still there too. We just can't access the lock. Add something in Polito? I mean, hopefully at some point. It seems that the RP up north is slowly starting to build up now. Like with the sheriff office and everything. It's probably a good thing that Bones got voted out, to be honest, so we can start focusing on that. Go 71%. Show me 71. Come on, 71. Really? No 71%? Really? God damn it. Oh, well, at least this one's 72%. This is the good one. This one, oh, there we go, 71%. Perfect. Still, this one is better. We'll probably keep this one as a spare seed and then go forward with this one, since it is just 1% higher. And again, it's always good to have backups too. These all looking good as well. Should be ready for another water in a second. 82%, nice. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, I think slowly but surely they're starting to build things out of the south side. Like the start of 4.0, everything was in the south side. Like everything was in the south side. Now I think they're slowly starting to roll things out elsewhere too. Oh yeah, the sheriff department is going to make moonshining hell. 100%. It was already difficult enough as is. Now it's going to be impossible to sell moonshine. Because that'll basically be the only crime happening up north for sheriffs to respond to. We'll see though. I don't know how the new moonshine stuff is though. How that works. That's very much on the back burner for now for Max. Yeah, too much was in the south side. I'm hoping that storefronts open up in Mirror Park at some point. Because what I was thinking is if we are able to make our own alcohol, I'm going to open up a distillery in Mirror Park. Go harvest that. Pumpkin. Boop. Pumpkin. And gather that. Boop. And harvest that. So they should have the same genes on them, right? Yep, the only difference is just the 1% quality difference. Nice. Easy. So now what I'm going to do is store these in there, but this is the superior one. Perfect. I'll probably chuck a lot of these out towards the end. It's just, you know, I like having spares just in case. It's always good to have backups. There we go. Pumpkin. Also, I do hope that they open up more in Grapeseed at some point, like making it a turf, because I'd love to see the clowns fully take over Grapeseed. I think they can do an amazing job with that area. A fishing charter? I mean, maybe. I imagine there'll be a lot of RP around fishing once fishing becomes an actual mechanic. At the moment, it's not an actual mechanic. So it's kind of difficult to RP around. But at some point, it probably will become something you can do. See, these are all good. 82%. Perfect, perfect. Onions. These are 4 minutes away from getting to the next stage, which is good, because that's when we can start increasing quality. Then once those are on the next quality, I'm going to go do some coffee shop stuff. I'll set a timer for the carrots so I get back here before they're done. Then I'll just go back to the coffee shop. Just want to get a little bit farming done this morning. Also pumpkins. Here's an added bonus about the food stuff, by the way. You can throw them. Yeah. Added bonus. I kind of want to mass grow tomatoes for that very reason. Sell them at events so you can start throwing them at people. Max wasn't at City Hall, no. He was doing Survivor yesterday, but he would have been there if it wasn't for Survivor. He would have ended up getting shot if it wasn't for that. I mean, obviously, Max is sad about Sudi's being in the ICU, but he's going to make sure that he's there for her when she's out. He spent the night in the ICU room last night just making sure she's all good. But it's not like Max feels like angry towards CG or anything over it. Not like gonna go out and start blasting CG because of it. His main focus is just making sure Sudi's alright. It's more so on the clowns if they want to do that or not, more so than Max. Like in general, Max never goes to violence. It's just not something he does. Violence is like very, very much last resort. He leaves that for other people to sort out. What's CG's reason for the shootout? It was a build-up of a lot of things from my understanding. I don't think there's one thing you can pinpoint it to being. It'll be interesting to see the RP that comes from this too. Like, ultimately, this isn't Max's storyline to jump into. This is other people's storyline. Like, this is the clown storyline. This is the ADMC storyline. Max isn't involved in this. So I'd much rather just keep him focused on Sudi more so than anything else. Like I said, I'm not going to go out there blasting. But Max sits with Sudi. I mean, Max does like Sudi. Max and Sudi are very close friends. But he's not going to be a homewrecker. Like, Max isn't just being nice to Sudi to get into her pants, you know? He's being nice to Sudi because he values her as a friend. He very much respects the relationship that Richard and Sudi have. Because they've been dating for like 7 years. It creates good drama in what's been a bit of a lull lately. That's why I love what CG did yesterday. They've really spiced things up in the server. Like, what CG did yesterday is very much the spice the server needed right now. I've got a lot of respect for CG for doing something like that and going through with it. Same with a lot of respect for TJ as well for permering, because that adds like a whole nother level of weight to the storyline. And it's definitely not an easy thing permering a character, especially a character you've been playing for years. Like, I'll admit, I'll never be brave enough to do that with Max. I don't think I could ever perma Max. So I have a lot of respect that he's made that choice, because it's really added a lot more to the storyline. Max ever have a villain arc where he goes dark? I mean, you never know where the RP goes. I like keeping Max as like a positive light in the city in a way, for the most part. He's the calm in the storm, and that's kind of like how I like him as a character. Obviously, if RP goes away, RP goes a certain way. But I think it's good to have those characters in the city to balance with the people that are a bit more, you know, crazy and, you know, insane. You need the reference point of normalcy. You need the straight man in per se. And Max is the straight man. Well, he's bi, but you know what I mean. Let's see, these are almost ready. Hey, Sleepy Charms, thanks to Tier 1. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy those beautiful Goblin and Max Mode Sleepy Charms. Appreciate the support. Oh, onions are ready. Hold on, I need to get 2 bits of fertilizer. Do I have any more in here, or is it all gone? All gone. Gotta go into my extra supply here. Ooh, really need to get some more fertilizer farming done later. Boom, I'll probably just throw this produce in the fertilizer once it's done. Water. There we go. Boop, and fertilize. These will be done in about an hour. That's good. Don't worry, Max. Do it in your own time. There we go. There we go. This should hopefully start increasing in quality. And fertilize. I need to get some more water for this one. Micromanaging plants. But once this is done, after I've watered this, I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and run that for a bit. These should be good for the next hour or so. There we go, fertilize that. Making good progress with the quality too. Now this should be now, what percent quality? 60% quality. Well, this one's also 60% quality. What? 61%, yippee! 1%, woohoo! Progress. Is it only 1%? Oh god, it's only 1%. Onions definitely seem a bit trickier than the other ones. Yeah, these should be good if I leave them. Yeah, like an hour or so. Maybe I'll come back in like 40 minutes. Oh, let me set a time for like 45 minutes. Should give us enough time to head over to the coffee shop though and chill there for a bit. There we go. Let's see, all good. Yep, 81, 82, very nice. This one, it does need a little bit of a water. I'm going to give it just a tinsy bit of water. That should keep it going for now. And, all right, let me pack up my stuff. Put this all back in here. Oh, I've got some spare fertilizer in here. I forgot about that. There we go. All right, let's head over to the coffee shop. Let's run that for a bit. Let's go socialize outside the farm. Eh. Do. Change clothes. Barista. Nice. Basically the same outfit, but you know, I have a bow tie now. But effectively the same outfit. Max likes his suit vests. He very much likes his suit vests. And pumpkin. There we go. So on perma, yeah, one of the council members permed yesterday. TJ Walker, who's a very old character in NoPixel. I think he was before Max came in the server. Like, he's been around for like years. So it's a very big perma. Now, it's one thing to perma a character you've played for maybe like a week or so. It's another thing to perma a character that's been around for years. So big props to TJ for that. It's going to have some very long-lasting effects on the server. I don't know if ADMC will ever forgive CG for it. Yeah, I could never do it. Like I said, it takes an extra level of like, I don't know. I would never be brave enough to perma Max, to be honest. I love Max too much of a character. I enjoy playing him too much to perma him. At most, I'd probably soft perma him, like, you know, he leaves the city or something like that. I don't think I'd ever solidly perma him. TJ Walker perma, the treasurer of the city council. Used to be high command member of BBMC back in the day too. I think it was due to rolls is why he perma'd. He rolled pretty low from my understanding. Go, let's get like 25 of that. Get one of those, one of these, and 25 of these. And boop. There we go. Easy. You know, he got some really, really low. It's like out of 100, he got in like the 10-20 range. Like 4 times too. It wasn't even one roll. It's like 4 separate rolls. Yeah, big props to him for that though. No, Sudi was up for Max's treasurer position, not like the city treasurer position. I don't know what happened to that though. I think I think Siobhan may have screwed Sudi out of that, unfortunately. Apparently, all the clowns that were supposed to be on that little extra council with Max got screwed out. Like, one of the clowns was supposed to be, I think, for transportation, and another one was for the news. And I'm pretty sure those all got given to non-clowns, despite being told that they were 99% in. So I don't know if Max and Siobhan have something against the clowns, or it's just an unfortunate coincidence. But none of them ended up getting hired. If you had to think, well, what would you think would be Max's perma condition, if ever? Ooh, kind of a difficult one to say, to be honest. Like, for me, if I was to perma Max, it'd need to be a really good, like, reason. It needs to be a good story moment perma. I wouldn't just perma him for, like, just getting shot out of nowhere, you know? It needs to be, like, a big story reason for it. Yeah, it was Bozo for transfer, Ursula for news, Sudi for financial. And none of them got the job despite being told they were 99% in. So either Siobhan was lying about the 99% thing, or she just went with someone else. I did joke with Danny Dro that Max's perma condition was getting hit with a giant wooden mallet. You'd be surprised how many people out there have Max as their perma condition. There's a few people out there that would perma if Max shot them. He's got that power. But it's just because, like, if I shoot someone on Max, there's going to be a big reason for it. Just because Max is not a violent person. I want Max shooting someone to mean something. Rather than just another day in the city. Yo, let me chop this up. Is it really just me and the smoothie shop open right now? Rough. Chop pumpkin. I chopped the pumpkin. There we go. Shot by April with intent to kill. I'm not even sure if I'd perma from that, to be honest. Like, if I was to perma, it really would need to be a solid reason. At least for now, I've not really got any sort of intention to perma max anytime soon. I enjoy playing the character too much. Let me use this. Where's going to be the best place for this? Can I put the coffee in a jar? Muffin in the jar. No, that's too far out the way. Card reader in the jar? Yeah, we'll put it like next to it maybe. Boop. There we go, that says tips. Yep, perfect. Let me get my copy paste real quick. Do. There we go, place that there. Distance of 10. And where's the no food? No food. Boom. And boom. No food. Good. Oops, sorry. There we go. Should be all sorted.
Yo, you sell food or just coffee?
Read the sign.
Oh, lol. My bad.
I need to make that larger. I need to make that larger. Hold on. I'm making that 60 size now. No food. There we go. I really hope we can start selling food soon. I understand why people are asking. It's because there's nowhere else open. But you need food a lot more than you need drinks. It's painful that we can't sell food. I really wish that we could. Oh, let me do. Get roasted coffee shop. Now, Max just works at the coffee shop. It's Raya from Civ Gang is the one that owns the coffee shop. I just work here. Which, honestly, I'm kind of fine with. My ultimate goal is to run the Liquid Library, not this place. This would definitely be a good stepping stone, but yeah, working here is just as fine. There we go. Let me get my own. Twat out. Actually, should I twat out if... Let me accept that as well. Espresso, crash light. Wait, none of them needs pumpkin. Nice. So what is that? That is espresso with just milk. Espresso, just milk, no diced pumpkin. Crash latte with just ice. Boom, boom. And vanilla latte, both milk and ice, but no pumpkin. Yeah, cupcakes from Funhouse would be good, because they already have cupcakes on the menu. But it depends if Raya would want something custom made for the shop. I'd be happy to grow my own ingredients to make those cupcakes. Did half hunger, half thirst? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. There's got to be some added benefits to coffee that we don't know about. I really need to test that. Because it does feel a bit unfair that this is the only booth, except for the smoothie shop, without food. Whereas other stalls have food and drink. There's got to be some extra benefits to coffee that we just don't know about. Yeah, that's the reason they were at the city council yesterday, the clowns, is for talking about the farming industry to the city council. They were literally there to talk about helping out the city, and they got shot for it. That's what I'm thinking, is that the coffee helps you run faster. Or at least, like, if you have a lot of weight on you, you start running faster. Or you start doing things faster. Oh, let me make myself a coffee. Let's make a crasher latte for Max with diced pumpkin. With 72% diced pumpkin. Crasher latte with all of it. I'm curious to see what sort of quality this will be too. There we go. It might make you run faster. In 3.0, coffee made you like, you know those progress bars you get when like doing certain actions? Like, you know, fueling cars and stuff like that? Coffee made that go faster. Let's see, quality. Really? Oh, we're only up to 46%. Wait, no, but that's good though, because 45% is the limit. Yippee! We're just over the bare minimum. Yippee! Just over it. I'll tell Raya the good news. Good news. 71% pumpkins. 40 quality. 1% over the bare minimum. Is that how you spell it? Minimum? Yeah, that is how you spell it. Perfect. Oh, that is a shame. I mean, it's a difficult thing because it's not the store's fault for not being open right now. Like, a lot of them do open up when they can open up. It's just so difficult right now.
Oh, you don't sell food?
Unfortunately not. No, no stores are open that sell food.
Oh, man. I wish these owners would actually open their fucking place, bro.
Like, this farming stuff came out of nowhere, and unfortunately, I still personally believe they got rid of the local seller of produce way too quickly. They should have done that like a week from now. They really put so much pressure on the farmers and thus these stalls. They also do raise a good point as well, though, about the time zone thing. Like, if someone like, say someone that can only be around in EU owns one of these stalls, people from NA will always think they're closed. How do you check that sort of thing? It's a very difficult thing to check. Time zones are painful. Oh, so probably head out and do the delivery soon. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way in Mirror Park? Really? Oh, not too far. Not too bad. The farming stuff should hopefully get solved soon, though. I think a lot of people are getting good quality ingredients now. The big issue is mass production. Because some people have high quality stuff, like the pizza shop, like the ramen shop, but they don't have enough to feed the city. Because if those are the only two stalls open, then it kind of funnels them and they just run out of supply so quickly. It'll be better once every stall has high quality food, because then it's more spread out, rather than it only being those two stalls that can provide food. Yeah, hopefully they can go to the meeting again and raise that point. Maybe getting shot will give them extra points. But then again, the person that they were talking to mainly was TJ, because he's the treasurer dealing with the money. And they were asking for money. And he's dead. So, whoops. That is a bit of a problem. Oh well. I'm going to try and open up this coffee stall as much as I can. But I do want to maybe balance being here and at the Liquid Library if I can bring people there. God, I wish we could sell food. It'd be such an improvement if we could. You know, let's go do this delivery real quick. We're not going to miss much here anyway. Boop. Plus, we get some money from it too. Yeah, we just see what the next council meeting is going to be like. I imagine they probably won't do one for another week now. Do-do-do. Yippee! Also, I do need to refuel, so maybe now would be a good opportunity to test the coffee thing. Yeah, I want to see if we can work on the food situation. At least get something to fill people up, because people need food right now.